Hello everyone and welcome to Witches of the Moon. My name is Jen and I am your Tuesday hostess. Now this week we are choosing our own topic, and the topic I choose to talk about is past lives and past life readings. Now everybody can do a past life reading if they want to. I mean, it does take a little bit of work sometimes, but for the most part, I think anybody can do it. If you can do a tarot reading, oracle reading, or anything else like that, you can absolutely do a past life reading. So, for me, I've always believed in past lives. Some people don't, and that's okay. I have always said, and I continue to say, in my next life I will, or in my next life I will not. So I'm always saying that. It's like, note to self, in your next lifetime, make sure you do this type of thing. But past lives are kind of interesting. We can be, if we're a female, we could have been a male in a past life. If we are a male, we could have been a female in a past life. And we can also bring things from the past into the future, into that time frame that we are right now. People who are afraid of water or have other fears, they could have brought those fears with them from another lifetime. Let's say you do have a fear of water and swimming because you're afraid you're going to drown, and chances are pretty good that in a past life that's exactly what happened. And since you never dealt with that trauma, then you tend to bring it forth into this life that you are living right now. Another interesting thing that I have discovered while doing these past life readings is that when I connect to a person's past life, whatever time frame that is, whether it be the 1920s, 1930s, the 1800s, the 1700s, 1500s, whatever it happens to be, and even the area, whether it be Egypt, whether it be, here in the United States, whatever it is, or wherever it is, people tend to still have an interest in that time frame, those locations, and they're really diving in. And I think there's a reason for that. Just like people who practice the craft, there's a reason why we were drawn to the craft. A lot of times we did that in a past life. I know I have. I have practiced this many times and many lifetimes. And I think that's true for people who practice the craft today. At some point in time, that's what we did a long time ago, and so we've brought that forth, and that's where we're still drawn. And I think it's really interesting and fascinating. So, not only that, but your personality. I have also noticed that people's personality from a previous lifetime, they actually bring forth in this lifetime, which is really fascinating too. It's kind of interesting to, when you give somebody a reading and they're giving you feedback and they're just like blown away because everything that you said is so accurate and so true. And so it's really neat to be able to do that. So I meditate, number one, but I can also access the Akashic records, not just for myself, but for others. And it's a great way to do it. Now, some people, need to meditate for a long period of time. I do not need to meditate for a long period of time. I can basically sit down, close my eyes, clear my mind, and be able to connect with someone like that. And, the same way with the Akashic records. Now, it may take me a few more minutes to connect to the Akashic records. Not long. I mean, we're talking less than a minute for me to set that mind frame, or that mind frame, the mindset to actually connect to the Akashic records. And when I connect to the Akashic records, not only do I read your past life or give you a past life reading, I can also bring back other information for you. So that's always fun and interesting too. And you can do this with a guided meditation. There are meditations out there that are for past lives where you can do a guided meditation. It will walk you through it, especially if you're doing your own. And one way that I like to do my own, not just through accessing the Akashic records, but is I like to do that in my dream state. I will ask that I be shown a past life while I'm sleeping and ask to remember what I saw, what I was told, what I learned, what lessons I need to learn, you know, that kind of thing. So yeah, it's kind of interesting to dive into that and learn all of that. So, but anyhow, that's kind of it in a nutshell, and that's really all I have for this week. So I hope you watch everybody else's video. I know everybody's topics are going to be awesome and off the charts. Everybody's is going to be different. So you will get to hear 7 days of 7 awesome videos with 7 awesome topics. So anyways, until next week, I will see you later. Bye.